Alright, the Stacking Points is back, and I'm glad you guys could join me for a History of American Coinage Part 4. This is going to be the Walking, Standing Liberty coinage set from about the 1900 to 1940s, 50s time period. We're going to start with the 50-cent piece, the Walking Liberty 50-cent piece, issued by the United States Mint from 1916 to 1947. It was designed by my favorite mint engraver and sculptor, Adolph Weinman, who got the idea from a French coin. This coin. If you can look, the sun is rising there in the background. And she's walking in the same direction with the same dress and the same everything, basically. Same cap, everything. Still, the position of the sun has changed a little bit, and the American flag was added. It's a very beautiful design, which replaced the barber coinage, which Robert Woolley considered himself obligated to do. There's the reverse with the eagle perched upon a rock. It's considered to be one of the most beautiful U.S. coins in history. Very beautiful. This particular one is just cherry. It's got the breast feathers and everything. Alright. Let's move on. There we go. Move on to the Standing Liberty Quarter. Issued from 1916 to 1930. It succeeded the Barber Quarter, which had been minted since 1892. It features the Goddess of Liberty on one side and an eagle in flight on the other. The coin was designed by American sculptor Herman McNeil. In 1915, the director of the Mint, Woolley, began steps to replace all the barber coinage, the dime, the quarter, and the half-dollar, as he mistakenly believed that the law required new designs. McNeil submitted a militaristic design that showed Liberty on guard against attacks. The Mint required modifications to the original design, which showed an exposed breast for that one time period, for that 1 year. Which I have an example of. Here, I'll go ahead and get that out so I can show you guys. You can't actually see the breast on it, but I do have the difference. See if you can see that there's a lot more little dots in the shield than there is on the subsequent designs. This is type 1, no stars. This is type 2. And this is actually little known. This is type 3, where they changed how they made the date because the dates kept wearing off. So there's actually a lot of people think there's only type 1 and type 2 of the Standing Liberty Quarters, when there's actually 3 types of the Standing Liberty Quarter. And let's see if we can get, this is the back of the Standing Liberty Quarter here. This is the type 2. Alright, let's move on to the Mercury dime. Struck from 1916 to 1945, also designed by Adolph Weinman. It's referred to as the Mercury dime, but is actually the Winged Liberty dime. The obverse depiction is a young Liberty, identifiable by her winged cap, often confused with the Roman god Mercury. Wyman is believed to have used Elsie Stevens, the wife of a lawyer and poet Wallace Stevens, as a model. The coin's reverse depicts vases symbolizing unity and strength, and the olive branch signifying peace. Here we have that here. Right here. That's the back of the Winged Liberty dime. We're going to go ahead and cover the nickel and cent from this time period, which I haven't been doing for the rest of the coin series, but the Buffalo nickel, or the Indian head nickel, as it's sometimes called, was a 5-cent piece that was struck from 1913 to 1938, designed by sculptor James Earl Fraser. This is one of the most iconic coin designs in American history. I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's been adapted to so many different coins. Here's the back of the coin there. And here we go. Here's the last coin. That's the front of the Indian head cent, which was actually America's first nickel. The cent was actually America's first nickel. The Indian head cent. In 1859 was produced in nickel. The first year had an awesome different reverse. Here, I'll show it real quick. It was this one right here. That was the first year of the Indian head cent. Before it got changed to this right here on the reverse. They replaced the Flying Eagle cents, which were deeply unpopular. For some reason, I think they're cool looking, you know, but for some reason people didn't like them. People were really complaining about the large cents, I think, because of the size of them. But I don't know why you would complain about a huge, you know, coin that was made of pure copper as your 1 cent piece or your half-a-cent piece. But America complained about it, so they changed it to where it wasn't pure copper anymore, and it wasn't a huge coin. I'd like to say that I thoroughly disapprove of my ancestors' decisions to you know, reduce the amount of copper in your cents, both by size and by alloy. Really just not a good decision at all. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed A History of American Coinage Part 4. These are some of the most beautiful, iconic coins in American history. And I hope you'll join me for A History of American Coinage Part 5, which will be coming out soon. Thanks for watching.